Well, hello, greetings and salutations, my most beautiful and adored of people. I'm ThatTaffer, and this is Diablo, which just came out on Good Old Games for 10 bucks, like 12 hours ago, as of today. I fucking can't wait. I own the original Diablo, a boxed copy, never opened, sitting right there, right over there. I don't know if I'll show you or not, but I love this game. And this game is one of the ones that gave me my first willies as a child. The Butcher always terrified me. Oh, and that town music. Oh, so nice. Oh, endless hours wasted playing this game, talking to Farnham.
Can't a fellow drink in peace?
You know, when I was a kid I didn't get it, but now, man, now I do. What's up?
Well, there's a kid with more problems than even me.
Oh.
I know all about problems.
Mm-hmm.
Listen here.
Yep.
That kid's got a sweet deal.
Oh.
He's been there, you know. Lost a leg. Gotta walk around on a piece of wood. So sad. So sad.
Yeah. Dude's seen some shit. I don't blame him for being a drunk. If I'm not mistaken, he's the one dude who escaped the Butcher.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
He said it! Oh! Let's talk.
Poor Farnham. He is a disquieting reminder of the doomed assembly that entered into the Cathedral with Lazarus on that dark day. He escaped with his life, but his courage and much of his sanity were left in some dark pit. He finds comfort only at the bottom of his tankard nowadays, but there are occasional bits of truth buried within his constant ramblings.
Alright. I say we just go ahead and get our quest. Let's talk to Ogden real quick.
Thank goodness you returned. Much has changed since you lived here, my friend. All was peaceful until the Dark Riders came and destroyed our village. Many were cut down where they stood, and those who took up arms were slain or dragged away to become slaves.
Or
worse. The church at the edge of town has been desecrated and is being used for dark rituals. The screams that echo in the night are inhuman, but some of our townsfolk may yet survive. Follow the path that lies between my tavern and the blacksmith's shop to find the church and save who you can. Perhaps I can tell you more if we speak again. Good luck.
I should note that the water in the well right here is, it's all brown and crappy. So I think it's level 3 or something. We're going to have to go into this extra piece of level that normally isn't in the game, where we need to fight a bunch of goat men to restore the purity of the town's well water. And if I'm not mistaken, that means we're probably not doing Leoric. I don't quite remember how it works. I don't think we have the Butcher either. Yeah, sadly we don't have the Butcher in this playthrough. That's unfortunate. But we'll take what we've got. And let's do a level or two.
The sanctity of this place has been fouled.
Indeed it has. Oh yeah. Oh my god. This is... Oh man. You know, the thing about that... speaking of the random quests, I think that's one of the things that Diablo 1 got, which none of the other Diablos ever really did. The other Diablos, the map layout is randomized, but the actual quests, I believe, are always the same. There's a very tight story that you have to follow. Correct me if I'm wrong. Please, correct me if I'm wrong. So let's go ahead and bust up some skeletons. I also used to own the PlayStation version of this game. On the original PlayStation, my cousin and I, back when he was still around, we would play it a lot over summer. I would usually be the wizard, or a rogue. He'd be the warrior, if I remember correctly. I may be misremembering that. Yeah. These sound effects. Man, this is back when Blizzard... Back when Blizzard was really good. It's unfortunate how things have gone for them recently. Oh, yeah. Let's go ahead and dump that all into strength. Oops. I might as well save while we're at it. remember saving used to take forever. You'd hit that save button, you'd be in for it for a few minutes. Well, okay, seconds, but as a child it felt like minutes. This is actually a game which I have beaten as a kid. God, Lord, remember. I think I must have been playing Warrior. Yep, I was playing Warrior. And I did, in fact, defeat Diablo. In fact, all of the Diablo games are games which I have beaten, which is pretty rare for me. I don't tend to beat newer games, especially. I usually just play them and lose interest. So, hence why I've been sticking to the old school stuff. Or shorter AAA games or indie games. I prefer indie games. But AAA back in the day, man, this is back when there's artistry in it, you know what I mean? Like, the devs actually cared. It was by gamers, for gamers. You don't really see that nowadays. Not that there's all shit nowadays, it's just something you don't often see. Is this mace better? Yeah, I'll stick with the sword. I'll stick with the sword. It has higher minimum damage, which I feel like is good for now. And once we get further into the game, we'll start worrying about, oh my god, the other, whatever, you know what I'm saying. I apologize, by the way, for my commentary on this episode, and the Quake playthrough as well. I have come down with the nastiest cold, and I have been foggy as hell. In fact, I probably shouldn't even be recording right now. I should be resting my voice. I've had a sore throat for the last couple days. But, hey, here we are. The show must go on for all 4 of my active subscribers. Hi, guys. Hi. See you. You're all lovely. Oh, I always used to think the zombies were so cool. Something about, like, just how tough their model looks. Also, this dude's arm is, like, way cranked back. It just looks weird at this angle. See what I mean? I don't know, maybe if it's the color palette or what, but it just seems like... It seems like he's pulling his, he's definitely pulling his shoulder muscles. Also, I mean, have you seen the original art for this dude? Like, that guy's arm is fucking ripped. I think it's a picture by Chris Metzen. I'll pop it up. Yeah, see that shit? That's great. What the fuck? Alright, yeah, so we'll go ahead and just kind of beat this level and just chill, just have a chill time. Just relax. Try to remember how to do commentary. If I can do that. We need to pump in some vitality. We gotta be a bit of a tank. Damn it, I keep hitting escape to get rid of the character thing. Tab for map? Okay. Some things are universal throughout the ages. And tab for map is among them. Don't need these mana potions, but hey, fuck it, we'll take them. We'll at least be able to sell them. What is his intelligence even? His magic is at 10, so even as I don't intend to pump any spell power into this guy at all. We're just gonna stick purely to strength and endurance, maybe some dexterity. Well, I guess I should probably find out what each trait does, or stat does. So, strength. Cool, thanks for the tooltips. Those were the days. I'll have to look at the manual. I still have the original manual, so I might as well just bust it open and take a gander. We'll do that between episodes, though, after this level. Ooh, cloak. I remember thinking it was so cool in the next Diablo, how the armor that your character wears would actually show up on your character. This one, it does eventually change, but it's like if you equip a certain tier of gear, it changes your entire character model. But it makes up for it by being a sick-ass game. Definitely not... I mean, Diablo 2 is still pretty much the undisputed champion of, you know, Diablo games. But there's something special about the original. I think it has its charm. I mean, it's where it all started. I love the sound design in this game. Book of Charged Bolt. Need 25 magic. I guess I'll just sell that. Did I get a town portal scroll yet? What's this? Scroll of Inferno. Nope. Already filling up that inventory pretty damn good. this first track for the Cathedral, the soundtrack, oh, so classic. It just so immediately establishes the atmosphere of this game. There's something very dark and brutal about it. The whole soundtrack to this game is probably one of the best, if not the best, that Blizzard has done. I can't say the best. World of Warcraft, for all of its faults nowadays, has a phenomenal soundtrack. Saber. 1 to 8. 2 to 6. Nah. Uh-oh! Club. I think club doesn't do much for me either. Yeah, it's just a 1 to 6er. I'll take that. Can I surely I can. I'm starting to have second thoughts about this. I can sell stuff in town, right? Obviously I can, right? To whom? Is it the blacksmith? Does Ogden run a shop? I don't remember. It's gonna be a minute before I find out, too. One of them has to. I know. I think. Griswold, I think is his name, the blacksmith. I think he does run a shop. It has been a hot minute since I've played this, as you can probably immediately tell. So let's just wander on over here, and then head northwest, and see if there's the way down. Which it may well be. I suspect it is. As a dingbat kid, I used to never want to play with the map on. So I would just let myself get lost running in circles. It's a wonder I ever beat this game. I remember there's this weird thing I always used to do, where I had this like little toy fucking, this little toy radio thingy that had a microphone on it, and when you pressed the microphone it would record audio onto the tape that if you had pressed play. I think that's how it worked, or something like that. But yeah, you could straight up record on this thing, and I would record the soundtracks to video games, and this is the one specifically that I remember doing that to. I would crank the music up and turn on the little recording thingy and put that up, put the microphone up to the speakers, and just record the soundtrack. I've always had a love for video game music, especially from this era. I mean, it's not like I'm driving down the street listening to the stuff. Maybe. Okay, so sometimes. Ew. Now, the one thing that I'm a little bit sad about for the warrior is I forgot there's no perks or anything, so you're literally just leveling up your stats and gear. So there's not going to be like a ton of strategy to playing him. But hey, warrior's canon. Oh. Well, you know what? Why don't we go ahead and find out where we can sell shit and see if we can buy like a better sword or something before we head into the second level. Because if I remember correctly, this game, it ramps up its difficulty quite quickly. So let's do that. Oh, plus, besides, who doesn't want to listen to this amazing soundtrack? Listen to this music. It's endlessly beautiful. They've never been able to replicate it. Never. It's just that damn good. Griswold, yep.
Well, what can I do for you?
I would like to sell items. I would like to... Oh, really? That's goofy. Sell, yes. Can I just enter? Cool. Awesome. Now may I buy? Wow, I thought... Okay. No required attributes. 300 gold. Yeah, I'll take it. But what about, like... 2 to 6 for that short sword. 2 to 10 for a small axe. 4 to 12 required 22 strength. I have that, right? I don't have the gold though. Let's pop that small axe. Wonder if it changes it from a sword to an axe. Let's find out. It does. Oh, that is so sick. And can I sell anything to you?
Friend.
No.
Stay a while and listen.
How about Pepin?
I'm glad I caught up to you in time. Our wells have become brackish and stagnant, and some of the townspeople have become ill drinking from them. Our reserves of fresh water are quickly running dry. I believe that there is a passage that leads to the springs that serve our town. Please find what has caused this calamity, or we all will surely perish.
Bro, I got you. I got your back, man.
What ails you, my friend?
I would like to receive healing. I would like to leave the healer's home. So, is there no one to whom I can sell this magic shit? Ogden?
Greetings, good master. Welcome to the Tavern of the Rising Sun.
Hello. No, don't need anything from you. I guess I'll talk to Gillian.
Good day. How may I serve you?
Well, let's go talk to Wirt, and hey, I guess we're gonna call it an episode here, but you know, I think I keep playing it. But I mostly just wanted to go ahead and just let you guys know, like, for some fucking reason, Diablo is on Good Old Games, and it's $9.99, and hey, it works. There's a high resolution mode, and there's the original VGA resolution mode.
Psst, over here.
Bow of Zest. No, I don't need that. So yeah.